Will the speakeasy ever make money? Oh no. Can't answer hard questions. Questions, they're above my pay grade, yo. So here's what I'm going to do. Alright, here's what's going on today. I'm just kind of like sitting here, hanging out. I got my level 20 moonshine getup going on here. But I want to do a video on how to make moonshine. Because I feel like numerous people have asked me for kind of like a tutorial.
Good to see you.
So what I need to do is get some raw footage
Know where to find me.
of me doing a moonshine, you know, from start to finish. So that's what I'm going to do. Is I'm going to get some footage. You know, I'm gonna make some footage. And well, we're gonna do it. We're just gonna make some footage. I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna do it while I'm live with you guys. Leaning on the bar. No. Leaning on the wrong side of the bar. Let's go to this side of the bar. See, like I'm gonna like do like a cinematic thing at the beginning of the video. Can I lean on the bar here? It doesn't look like it. Oh well. That's all right. Face this way. He won't face the way I want. Alright, now he's facing us. So, I need to get rid of... All you guys see is a black screen? No, you guys see the video. View channel. It wasn't black the whole time. It just kind of went black for a second. Alright, so... I need to get rid of all those little tiny overlays in the bottom right corner, because I want people to definitely be able to see what is going on in that corner. So I'm going to go down to a different scene, capture display with mic. So now everybody can see my inputs as well. And then I'm going to click on record. So when I do the actual video, I'm going to delete all the audio off of it and then put a different voiceover over top of like the actual video that I'm going to upload to YouTube. So I'll be able to talk and stuff. I'm going to just click on record. Tell me it's recording. Do I know it's recording? Because, okay, now I know it's recording. So, we are recording now. So, yada yada, yada yada, yada yada. Alright, let's make some moonshine. You know, we want to make it theatric. We want people to enjoy the show. First thing that we're going to need to do is go over here. And I want to show them that when you go into the mash, doesn't matter which one you pick, they're all $50 to start your run. But if you go speak to Maggie, you can do yourself a bootleg run and save some. And you'll save $20 per bootleg run, unless you kind of screw it up. Like if she tells you to go poison the still and you end up having to destroy it, you only get $10 for that.
So,
and you can only get it down to $10. Okay, so then you can, if you do it 2 bootleg runs and get $20 each, you'll be capped out. And the bootleg runs are 12 minutes apart. You can do them 12 minutes apart, which is, you know, it's pretty good. You like what I'm doing with the recipes? Hopefully I won't run into any problems while I'm running this. You know what I'm saying? Like, any unlimited load screens kind of things. Endless load screen. There are only so many recipes I'll do, because, like, they have to, like, I don't know. I might not do them all. Some of them are kind of, like, silly to do. I got to do one more kind of, like, what I think's, like, the best recipe kind of thing. But I'll probably go over the best recipe scenario in this video, where people will hear from it there, where then I'll be like, I don't know, maybe I won't talk about it again. They're right up the road. Yeah, get wrecked, horse. Yeah, I'm gonna get wrecked. That's the way you start videos off. Make it exciting, right? Alright, so at 5:13 we'll be able to run another bootleg mission. I'm going to show that too. Like, I'm not going to start the still until we get the price down. Because I want to, like, I might run 3 of them. Because then I can demonstrate that you can't get it down below $10 before I actually even start distillation. It'd be nice if I get some loots on some of these guys to show people, you know, why you should loot these. You get antique alcohol bottles, treasure maps. Revenuers, I don't think really give so much as far as ingredients for recipes. But the other Moonshiners that you hit up, they do. And that's pretty neat. Something. My horse is hungry. So, like, literally, like, because, like, okay, this is going to be a mildly dull stream, be live. There's not going to be a lot of action, because I am making a video here. You know what I mean? Like, I want the footage to be, like, because I'm going to time-lapse a lot of this while I'm talking. You know, I'm going to be like, okay, you do the mission, blah, 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 blah. So then it's going to go through a couple of missions. And it would be really nice if I didn't, like, totally potato my routes. Like, dang, dude, learn how to drive a horse, right? Not that I know of. I don't know of an updated map for collections yet. So we'll just be going over some basics here, and keeping it focused on Moonshine Run alone. I don't want to get distracted with other things while I'm making the video. You know, when I'm giving the voiceover and stuff, I don't want to lose focus. I want to know exactly what I have coming up. You know, just like, I'm trying to tell a story here, is what I'm trying to do. Now I want to show that the price will have gone down for MASH. You know, it's $30. I want to demonstrate that so people see that it's $30 now. And then we'll back out. And we'll go back and show with Maggie that you know, we're going to show that it's grayed out for her. That bootlegger mission. You can see that it's grayed out, yada yada, yada yada, yada yada, yada yada. So, you know, you go find something else to do for a couple minutes, which, just for the video's sake, I'm going to just go down to the bar and get the band going and do a little dancing. Have a good old time down here.
Seems you've been putting us to shame. I ain't ready to live as good as you yet. We got ourselves a music lover.
Ooh.
Okay, boys, just like always.
Awkward dance, rowdy dance, wild dance, old dance, graceful, drunk, tipsy, bold, cheerful. Yeah, that's what we're doing, cheerful. So now we're just going to like dance, because this is going to be hopefully fun, all sped up at like 10 times the speed. Yeah, I know you can play the instruments. Oh, if I, you know what? I could play one, and then I don't have to hold these buttons down. Although I demonstrated dancing, so now I could demonstrate, yeah. Does the infinite loading screen happen to you when selling moonshine? Yeah, sometimes. I'm crossing my fingers it doesn't happen while I'm doing this video. That would suck. Yeah, it happens to everyone. What's up, Treppy? How you doing? I thought about getting the variant for my sawed-offs too for this video, but I didn't. Wash the last 3 batches? That's rough.
Relax, live a little.
Sean. I put a couple recipes up. See, that it, it's not about recommending one as much as it is about looking at the orders, because there's buyers that are requesting a certain flavor. And you have to make sure that when it's finished producing and ready to sell, that you have a buy order for that flavor. And that you want to pick a flavor is going to give you the highest yield as far as price wise. You know what I mean? So it takes 12 minutes to flavor it. So, but you have to flavor it while it's still in production. Hey Smackhead, what's happening? I'm gonna explain all that in the video I have coming up, Sean, and you know, it's gonna be hard to explain. It really is. Special of your favorite? No, have to have the specials. Yeah, I think I have to get the special. I will eventually at some point. Stock up on those ingredients. Yeah, I put some videos up with locations for the ingredients. Yo, what's up, Super 8? How you doing? I'm just waiting for the time to, you know, pass so I can go do another bootleg run. Oh, nice. It's going to cinematic mode for us. That's pretty cool. I could have switched to cinematic mode from the start. I didn't even think of that. Oh, so while I'm dancing, could I put it in cinematic mode? I bet I could. I bet I could put it in cinematic mode while I'm dancing. And it would do this. Yeehaw! What's up, Julie? Can't wait to see the video. Yeah, well, I'm working on it, you know, like... I'll be cutting all the audio out. I'll be putting a new voiceover on it. But we'll be doing it all this stream, so... You'll be here to see a lot of it. I'm hoping I can do a clean take here because the situation is that, you know, sometimes when I'm capturing footage, it doesn't always. It's not, sometimes I have to start from square one again, and you know, just sometimes you just have to start from square one again. It just happens. And if that's the case, it could take hours, you know, to get footage sometimes. Because, like, say, like, I get towards the end of this and the moonshine goes, you know, I get a black screen and I lose my batch. Well, it'll be like, okay, guys, let's stop the recording and let's start over from the very beginning. That's what's going to happen there, you know what I mean?
No,
like,
no.
so I'm crossing my fingers that doesn't happen, but it might. You know, back in the day when I made hunting videos, I would hunt for hours and hours and hours and hours to get runs which I felt were presentable, that showed everything I wanted to show at that location, that had an animal spawn in the right spots for me to be like, okay, there's an animal there. Or like enough animals to spawn and enough in the right spots at the same time. Like, you know, Rathskeller Fork can be hit or miss when you go up there, you know, like in darn tootin', there'll be times that there's a whole bunch of birds and you don't even get the shots on them, or you don't get perfect shots. And like, I might go up there and like, it's hard to get 5 perfect kills on birds up there, but it's doable if you're a good shot. You know what you're doing. Like you can do that, but you know, if it's like I'm not really I'm a potato half the time, screwing stuff up, you know. So any second, this is going to allow me to accept bootlegger mission.
Marcel speaks to me about
Any second.
One more time, I swear I'll wring his neck.
Because it's every 12 minutes that you can do one, and it's 12 minutes from when you finished the last one. Well, maybe not. It's been over 12 minutes now. It was 5:00. Maybe it's 15 minutes from when you started the last one. No, maybe. Because now we're going into 13 minutes. It's been over 12 minutes since I ended the last one.
Well, I can't really fault you so far. Good work.
I thought these were every 12 minutes. I really did. Yeah, I'm 20 on Moonshiner. And yeah, I have the horse. Why can't I run this mission? Like, this is not the way it's supposed to go. I'm supposed to be able to run this
You
right
make me
now.
think you don't have any work to do.
There it is. So that actually ended up being like
I don't
14
know.
minutes from what I thought.
Feels like there's always someone behind me waiting to stab me in the back. Well, I guess that's just the business. Can't take your eye off anything for even a second. I got word some other moonshiners are trying to muscle in on one of the saloons near here.
All right, I'm gonna set a timer.
And you go pay them a friendly or a not so friendly visit?
Lock.
Just make sure they get the message.
Stopwatch. You got a stopwatch ready for after the next mission. Oh, nice. This is guaranteed at 20 materials, so that's good. I know I said... okay. That doesn't happen all that often. Did I get an option just now to pick it up? No. Oh well. I gotta get distracted by picking treasure maps up too. Apparently. I'm on the level 20 horse right now. Oh man. How can you turn down feathers like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, at a certain point, I'm going to be fast forwarding through all this part anyways. And it would not hurt for me to briefly mention about stocking up on feathers for your trader butcher table while you're making runs. I mean, like, that doesn't hurt to point that out. Watch for birds that you can get money out of. You know what I'm saying? Like, not terrible advice. It's not a terrible thing to throw in there at some point. I'm not wasting anybody's time suggesting that, really, you know. Oh, it's just the best horse in the game. That's how good. It's numero uno. It's so good. I want to just sell my other horses and buy 3 of them.
Well, look who it is. Good to have you back.
Oh, fun.
Have a lovely evening.
I got a bar fight, guys. Ay.
Good evening.
Abilities. Yeah, we're switching it up, yo. Cold-blooded. We don't need that. Of single purpose, take like less damage. Kick in the butt. Iron lung. Fool me once. Don't need that. Strange medicine. Or what? Strange medicine, it looks like. Alright, we fighting now. We going, it's on.
You seen the plans for all their building down the way? The place is gonna be unrecognizable.
What's the reason for this?
You'll be called dead soon.
All right.
Eat this.
Whoop it.
Oh, I'm ready to beat on your... Ha, that's enough. Hey, Jackie!
Hey, no damn brawling in here. Take it
I'm
outside.
running out of patience.
Act right or leave. You understand?
Oh, that's it.
Hey, you got any last words?
This guy's a fighter.
Only one of us is walking.
The hell you doing? Out now.
I think we did it, yo. Look, I got wild mint off that guy. What else is there? Anybody else to loot? Nope, that's it.
If you can stop being a nuisance, you can come back.
Let's go back to what we want in these slots. I think that they do. All the times that I've had to do, oh man, I need to start the timer. All the times that I've got into the bar fight thing, I've had to, fight a boss, yeah.
I saw a picture of this city back east. They got...
Okay, now I need to go show that we made another $20 off the moonshine.
I am busy. Allez-vous-en. C'est parti.
Demonstrate that. See, now it's only $10 for the mash. But I still want to run one more mission in order to demonstrate that $10 is the minimum it will go. So we have another 10, 11 minute wait. This is just what it's like making a video, you know what I mean? You just gotta do what you gotta do. When you're making a video, that's just what you do, is
Seems you've been putting us to shame.
play music.
I ain't ready to
And I
live
could
as
do
good as
cuts,
you
I
yet.
could,
Look alive,
but
fellas.
I really
Got us
don't
a
want to.
customer.
I like to, you know, I if I do something, I like to do time lapses. You know what I mean? I mean, you guys seen it. You know, I like to do the time lapse. Let's go.
Some of y'all know how this one goes.
Awkward dance. What's up, Mello? I'm just on default settings. I get 60 FPS is where I'm at, I'm pretty sure. Like I ran the bench test and it was telling me 60 FPS. Yeah, when I got the game to run mellow, I was like, okay, awesome, it's working. I'm not changing anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was default settings from the start, and I hadn't had any problems, so I'm just left them. Like, I'm not one to kind of fix what isn't broken, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like, I got it working. I was so thrilled with just getting it working. That's all it took for me to be done. Yeah, 50 is the most for MASH. And then 10's the minimum. Yo, Blossom Tree. Is this the best spot for the Moonshine Shack, you're asking? It might be. I don't know. I mean, like, depends on what you want best for, you know what I mean? Like, there's like vanilla flower and huckleberry over in the swamp, which are two things that you know are convenient to pick, but there are blackberries here. I'm really like, you know, there's probably raspberries by the one in Great Plains. Or not Great Plains, Heartlands. So, you know, it depends on kind of what recipe you're cooking. Like, but I mean, like, what's around it doesn't really even matter as far as herbs go, because you can literally go pick like 30 herbs and fill up on an herb. And then you're good for 30 runs with that herb. Like, how many days is that going to last you? You know what I mean? Like, if you're spending time picking, like, although, if it's the one in the swamp, I noticed there are a couple huckleberry as well as a vanilla flower right outside the shack. So that's kind of neat, because then every session you load in, you have a huckleberry and a vanilla flower right there. That's kind of cool. But like I said, at the same time, you could pick 30 herbs, you know, in no time. Yeah, I set it back to default and they're doing good. Good. Another nice thing about the swamp is there's, you know, some good birds around there. But I like the cougars are, you know, what I like to hunt. So I like the Great Plains for the cougar spawn. I mean, like, I think really best is going to be a personal thing. Because it's going to be, like, what things do you value most in order to determine what's best for you at that shack? Like, I really, really like having fast travel really close by here at Manzanita Outpost. I really, really like being close to good hunting. And I don't mind so much traveling for herbs, but I don't want to travel to hunt. I like the Great Plains is nice and open for, you know, when I do deliveries, or not really moonshine deliveries because you have to stay on the road, but trader deliveries, when I do those, it's nice open, so I don't have to stay on the road. I don't have to worry about trees. I can just cut right across the Great Plains. Like, the whole Great Plains is a highway. Also, when I'm doing bootleg missions, I can run across the Great Plains like it's a highway. Like the mission you just saw where I had to run the Blackwater, for instance. I just ran straight to Blackwater, pretty much. Like, I came out of the shack and ran straight as an arrow to Blackwater. I mean, when it comes to traveling, that's pretty lit. You're on a mission, you can't fast travel.
Yeah, okay, get
Like, you can do the same thing to a lot of the revenue or locations for the bootleg too. Like, those are the kind of things that I personally value, but other people might value other things to determine what's best for them. You know, you gotta look inside. And you can change it for $250, which is just like a little bit more than one moonshine run, which only takes you like an hour. So for an hour's worth of work, you can move your moonshine shack just somewhere else pretty much. And it's not even an hour's worth of work. I mean, look at me, I'm just standing around dancing. My moonshine's cooking, and I'm making enough money in an hour where I could move my shack pretty much just standing around dancing, doing nothing. So, I mean, I wouldn't sweat the location so much. Put it where you want to put it. See how you like it. If, you know, there's some things that occur to you later where you think you want to change it, you can change it later. It's no big deal. Yeah, Mr. Anonymous, 100% me too. Like, I'll go out and do missions, whatnot, come back with a cougar. That's great. Moonshiner pay better than trader? Yes, I think so. Most definitely. But I don't know about doing Moonshiner with Posse. Solo play, I think yes for sure. But posse'd up, trader might be better because, you know, you share trade returns. People in the posse inflate the price that comes in. Depends if it works too. Sean's got a good point. Oh yeah, I'm level 20 Blossom. Nice, Mellow. $247, Shibo. Alright, we need to stop dancing, yo. We have to go talk to the lady. Maggie Fike.
one of my favorites.
Good news. We have some new
My
clients.
stopwatch is at 11:25. 11 minutes, 25 seconds, 27 seconds. And I set it late. See? It's got to be 12 missions. Because look, it's 12 minutes. Right?
Got revenue agents in the area again. Apparently, they're barricading the roads, stopping and searching wagons. It's got buyers very jumpy. I ain't gonna live in fear of those.
I haven't even tried it in a posse yet,
You gotta
Shibo.
let them know they ain't welcome round
Like
here. Teach them the hard way.
I haven't even posse'd up since this DLC dropped, except for with my cousin, and I was so exhausted when him and I posse'd up. We didn't even run a moonshine run together. We just did like a story mission. I was like, dude, I gotta go.
You're done here.
Nice. Just got an alcohol bottle off him. Ran Crozan, or I couldn't read it. They didn't even get my hat, yo. I feel thrilled about that. I don't like it when they shoot my hat off, really, you know? Alright, now I'll be able to demonstrate that $10 is the lowest you can go. Even if you run another mission, you can't get it lower than 10 bucks. I didn't get a stealth one in order to demonstrate that you can get a fail. I will have to talk about that at least.
D'accord.
So see, it's $10 is the minimum. So we'll buy the $10 and then we'll go down to flavoring. And we know it's 48 minutes until it's done. So I need to... 48 minutes is 48 and 37 is 85, 25, 625. $6.25 is the still, and I can flavor it right now. It's convenient. Appleberry, evergreen, berry cobbler is the one I want to do. I got to show here what's going on though. I got to show that there's buyers, and then I got to go show that there's all recipes.
I am yours to command.
So you could like make all recipes, but they don't all have buyers. Like this one here, berry mint moonshine, there's no buyer for it. If I make that and I don't have a buyer, I'll have to settle for getting like half price on it. I won't get the full amount. There's no buyer for Spiced Island Moonshine either. Even though it says that value, without a buyer listed, it won't. See, like if I go to buyers, I show buyer there. Just come down, it's just recipe. I can't. There's no buyer for this one. There's no option to turn buyers on. And the buyers reset in 1 hour and 21 minutes. You can see that at the bottom where it says 1 hour is 21 minutes. So I know my moonshine will be done in 48 minutes. So it will be safe to go off of today's requests and flavor one of these flavors, and in 48 minutes I'll be able to make a delivery still with 32 minutes left before buyers reset. So I like to pick the berry cobbler. Okay, and that's because I can buy canned peaches and peaches out of the catalog very easily without carrying, like, so what? It cost me like $2, $2.50 per recipe to order those supplies, and I only have to then go out and pick one thing, and that's raspberries, and they can be picked incredibly easy in the Heartland oil field area, Heartland overflow area. There's freaking raspberries everywhere in this wide open area, so you can find them super easy. Like, I think this here is honestly like the best recipe in the game. If you have a buyer for it, go for the berry cobbler moonshine. Now we have to wait. The flavoring is going to take 12 minutes. Okay, so if we had to wait, say when we go into flavoring, say it said buyers reset in 30 minutes, for instance, let's say that. And we know it takes 48 minutes for our moonshine to be produced, then we would know that these flavors would reset, or these buyers would reset before the moonshine was produced. So what we would do is, instead of flavoring right now, we would wait until the buyers reset. And then in 30 minutes when the buyers reset, before the moonshine ends, if the moonshine finishes production before you flavor it, you will not be able to flavor it after that. So you need to flavor it before it ends. And when you do, then it will take 12 minutes to flavor. So let's say we pushed it. We didn't flavor it until 40 minutes in. So it had 8 minutes to go still. You flavor it, then it's going to still take you 12 minutes from when you flavor it before it's actually going to be over with. And that's how you want to do that. You want to just make sure you have a buyer lined up and that you're flavoring it at the right time. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty basic. So then now in 48 minutes time, I'll be able to come here and I'll be able to get my 20 bottles of moonshine and go make a delivery. In the meantime, I can go speak with Maggie Fife again and go do some bootleg missions. But I have to wait, the 12 minutes or however long it is since my last bootleg, which I just ran, in order to run this next one. And that's pretty much all there is to that. So I'll go back down here and hang out at the bar and give it another couple minutes. And I don't know what time I'll be able to...
It is rare to find anyone worth a damn these days.
Let's just play the... Can we just play the piano? Or no, what do we want to play? Just tell her to get started. Y'all play some music. We'll play the... I like the banjo. We're gonna play.
Again?
Okay.
Oh, we must have sounded good.
Now, I don't know how long it's been
Okay, boys. Just like always.
since I ran my last bootleg mission. But it doesn't really care. Or it doesn't really matter. Because at this point, we're just waiting for the still to finish in order to be able to complete this video. Because I'm going to have to get to the point where I show, you can't damage the wagon. If you run up on revenuers, this is how to handle them easiest. That kind of thing. So we're just in chill mode, folks. That's good and no dangerous. Thanks. Posse members get paid 20% only. Probably more to do trader with a posse. I could see that. Yeah, definitely. 20% of 250 is only $50. However, I think Nomfree told me that when you're posseed up with other players, your still stays in production. But when you're in Trader, your Crips stops production if you're in somebody else's posse. So, if you look at like 20, you're getting $50, all right, 20%. Well, you get $250 from a trader delivery, which usually takes like 4 hours. All right. So really, you're only getting $62.50 an hour from a trader delivery as a posse member. Whereas you could do an hour a day, in game. Every hour in game, you could spend, doing moonshine. You're making $50 as a posse member, not as leader. So you're making a little less per hour, but if, you guys, while you're posseed up with your friends, if your moonshine still's in production, whereas your camp is not in production, then that makes Moonshiner win because, 7 people have production going continually even when they're posseed up versus 6 people stopping and only 1 person having it going. Okay, Charles, I haven't tested it. I don't know. So non-free was mistaken. So void out everything I just said then. Just void out everything I just said, guys. If that's the case, if it stops production, then non-free must have been mistaken. I think it was non-free that said that. You heard slows production if people drink from the bar too? Huh, I don't know. A Moonshine XP voucher for 1000 XP. Dude, I'm already level 20, so that doesn't do me any good. Yeah, Joel, if you're done playing for the day, don't make a new batch. That's how I'm doing it. I don't leave my still. You know what I mean? Like, if I'm starting a batch of moonshine, then I'm planning on delivering it that session, is how I'm doing it. Gordon's agreeing that drinking from the bar does affect your times. Good to know, guys. Good to know. Good thing I'm not a drinker. Someone said too, drinking from the barrels instead though doesn't affect your times. So if you want to drink from the barrels. Not that I've seen Ace of None. The barrels are when you're facing the bar to your right on the wall. That sucks, Joseph. I had that happen one time. Alright, 6:25 is when the still is going to be done. So that's 23 minutes. 37. So I bet I can make another bootleg run.
I have looked at the new recipe. It is like one of my father's. C'est parti.
See you later, Hypnotoad. Take care. I don't know how long it's been. But I'm just going to hang out here and wait anyways, because it's got to be soon. You made level 100? Nice. On the Outlaw Pass or on your character? There's an award for getting drunk off your own moonshine. Can you start a fight in the bar? That's a great question.
I mustn't forget to reload my cane.
I wish there was a notification to tell you when you can run another bootleg mission. Or when, like, a stranger mission was available again. You know, like, it would pop up and be like, Hector's got more work for you. Let him know when you're ready. Or,
Feels like there's always someone behind me waiting to
you know,
stab me in the back.
Maggie's
Well, I
looking to
guess that's just
speak with
business.
you.
Can't take
You
your
know,
eye off anything
that
for
kind of
even a
thing.
second. I got word some other moonshiners are trying to muscle in on one of the saloons near here, one that we're supplying. Can you go pay them a friendly or a not so friendly visit? Just make sure they get the message.
Go to Blackwater Saloon. Alright, horsey, come on, let's go. Let's get it. There's 3 missions I've had at the Blackwater Saloon so far. One of them is the bar fight that we saw earlier. One of them is to escort somebody from the bar to camp just outside of town. And the other one is to escort someone to Manzanita Outpost. The drunk people need escorted places, apparently. As a moonshiner, taking care of the drunks is part of the job, I guess. You don't want them talking to the revenuers when they get in trouble with the law for public intoxication. Whatever it may be. But it's a saloon, so are they serving? Oh, it's the bar fight again. Great. So we'll fix our ability cards once again. Oh, we want to leave that one there. Kick in the butt, iron lung. Rage medicine. What was the other one that we did? Single purpose. That looked fine, you know, and I don't think I really need more than just like the overheal. Yeah, you know, my cores are low anyway. I need some food anyway, so I might as well just to be safe.
I do love a return customer. Welcome. Stop that! If you have to kill each other, do it outside.
You're close. Jesus Christ.
It'll be fun being down.
Oh, this is a good idea. Just tackle them to the ground.
Enough of this. Like a child.
Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button. I was hitting A to block instead of X or whatever it is.
I am so.
You. I'm not messing. You keep
I've been
acting
plenty
like a fool
patient with
and
you.
These guys are on Santa's naughty list. Can I tackle this guy and just take him down? No.
God damn! Hey, you got any last words? Oh, I don't need this. Whatever. Only one of us is walking away from here. God damn! Oh, that. Hey, you.
I'm just gonna pretend like you don't exist.
Oh my, oh my. Loot the Moonshiner. They got my hat off that time. Ooh, we have raspberry. Isn't that fun? Ooh, I got another alcohol bottle too. And canned strawberries. Perfect. Perfect. I was hoping to loot something like that during a bootleg run in order to demonstrate to people that they need to loot the bodies because the bodies have ingredients for the shine. Like, totally thrilled that that stuff finally dropped for me. That's... Oh, I should have fast traveled. I should have fast traveled. Doesn't really matter. Timer's going to be the same anyways. Ooh, buffalo. Oh, wow. Let's see what they did to this. I heard that they changed prices on that they adjusted prices on large hides. So let's see what they did. I'm curious what 3-star bison pelt is worth now. Because, like, you know, as you just saw, there's a whole freaking herd of them there, and you can literally just pull your wagon up and load up on bison pelts. No problem. No problem at all. Or get your camp really close to there and herd them to your camp and gun them down right by your camp. You don't even need a wagon in order to really score on bison. Given the price is right, you know what I mean? I'm expecting this is going to be 5 materials, you guys. That's what I'm expecting. I'd be surprised if it was more. It was 3 before the update, and I'm expecting it to be 5 now.
Supplies are looking healthy right now.
625. That's better than I was expecting. That's really, really good, you guys. Wow, 625. And bison are so easy to get. That is really good. I guess I have some time to do this while I'm waiting for
We have another
the
batch
still.
ready for market. Buyers are lined up not too far from here, so all you have to do is head over and make the sale. I just keep surprising myself. And to think my pa said I'd be a
660 with the
my
horn.
whole life.
Good point. And the meat sells to the butcher too. $670. Yeah, I didn't see how much the horn was worth. Did they up everything? Just I heard all large carcass, all large pelts, all large animal pelts. So I think that would even include like cougar pelts, whitetail pelts, all pelts. I think. In your wagon, you can stock up a freaking ton of pelts in your wagon too, you guys. So, like, I think that if you're out hunting, like, the thing to do is throw 3-star carcasses in and skin everything else. And throw the pelt in your wagon now for everything else. And just throw the carcasses in that are 3-star. Which is what I usually kind of do anyway, but I don't know. No, I usually throw all the carcasses in. I've been hunting the Blue Water Marsh is what I've been hunting. Horse doesn't want to go through here. Can't really blame it. I still have these ability cards equipped. Oh, come on. It doesn't respond to my right press fast enough. I have like 7 minutes until I can do another moonshine bootleg run. 24 minutes until my still's completed. Can I get through here? Probably screwing myself hard right now. I'm not going this way. Yeah, this will be the live video, you guys. Me totally screwing up the wagon. I was thinking I was at the next road over, and there is a little kind of a shortcut, but that's further west. Derp. I wonder why there wasn't a little dotted line, because the other one has a little dotted line on it. I should have known better. Oh, is this the one I was thinking of? This is the one I was thinking of. Right here. This is the one I was thinking of. Stupid. But I'm not going to dare cross the river unless there's a little path here, because if it's too deep, you lose everything. It all goes bye-bye. You have to sell a daily request to get full payout. Yes, you do. Yeah, that's right, young Hebrew. You have to make sure there's a when you look at the flavoring menu, there's a timer at the bottom. It tells you how long until the orders expire. You need to make sure that your moonshine ends and is flavored and according to those times to be able to meet a delivery. Alright, if those times are going to expire before your moonshine's done, then don't flavor it yet. Flavor it after they expire and select a different new order in order to avoid that from occurring. And make sure, though, that you get your moonshine flavored before it finishes, or you won't be able to flavor it after that. So it's kind of like you got to be, you got to be clever about the times. Requires a little bit of time math, you know what I mean? I hear a collectible. So back to the Moonshine Shack. They'll have, I think, about 2.5 minutes before I can make another bootleg run. Yeah. That happened just now. Whitetail buck. We gotta handle that, you know. We're not gonna pass on the whitetail buck. We're going right past the fast travel point. Kind of. Like I could have shot straight over to the Moonshine Shack. But since we have fast travel at camp, like I'll just go here, fast travel at camp, drop this off at Crips, fast travel to the Moonshine Shack, and it'll be pretty seamless.
We're in business.
I mean, that cost me $3 to take that buck over to Crips, and I'll make, you know, good money off that buck for that, you know. A couple seconds of time. And you almost think like it almost probably took me just as long to fast travel to camp into the Moonshine Shack as it would have to run the rest of the way from Manzanita Outpost, maybe a little longer. Yeah, we're gonna run another. Oh, she's not here. I've had this happen. I've had it happen before. Not anymore, Mellow.
Good to see you. All right, so, not sure if you heard, but the revenuers are out blocking roads now, stopping wagons, making everyone very nervous. But we ain't gonna run. We ain't gonna sit here and just wait for them to find us. And you go and remind them how nothing's certain but death and taxes. Minus the second part.
I was looking for a cougar when I found that buck. I was actually hunting a cougar. I'd settle for the buck though, you know what I mean? There's bighorn sheep there, bighorn ram, I guess. There's a bear, elk. Elk hides are worth more money too now, you guys. A lot more. See, the bison's worth over double of what it was before. Over double. Right now, this is cougar territory. There we go. Three-star cougar as well. So we'll do this. We'll put him on here. Take good care of him. Gotta get him back to Crips as well. Oh, I could put it in my wagon. Maybe I should. Screw the wagon. If I get something else, then I'll call the wagon. Put them both in that. For now, though, no.
I'll sleep well tonight.
Sometimes there's a white-tailed buck right around here, too. Oh, there's another player there, though, so probably not. You see me come in and hit him with those dynamite? Like, what? I came in hot. Dang. They got wrecked. Oh, why's my horse got to stand on bodies? Come on, horsey. So now we could run back to camp. Ooh. Strawberry. Camp. Drop the cougar off. Then fast travel to Moonshine. That's easy. Some of them don't want to be known, you know. Would you want your picture out there if you're moonshining? Well, thanks, Eric. Is the horse... Dude, check this horse out. Look at the stats. 10 speed, 9 acceleration. Like, what? Are you talking serious? Wait, what? It's still... I'm still bonding with it, though, so it's not full... it's not fulled up yet.
We're well stocked for the time being.
See right there? That's why I like to put my camp at Tall Trees. Because, you know what I'm saying? I just bagged a buck and a cougar in a matter of a couple minutes while I'm just running around doing my moonshine thing. You know what I mean? Like, it's just, that was my thoughts. And Manzanita Outpost right there like it was. You know what I mean? Like, you saw me use that. Like, it's just so good having fast travel right here by the Moonshine Shack. And it's where it's at, yo. For me at least. For me at least.
And now, la touche secrète. Parfait. I have some ideas.
Alright, we have 15 bottles left. 6:20. We have 10 minutes left. 10 minutes left. We're still waiting. I was running a bootleg mission just now. I've ran 2, so my next mash will be $10. Which is nice because I'll be able to demonstrate that you can run moonshine missions in order to prep for your next mash.
Well, hot damn. Give it your best. I hear no end to your kindnesses. You're just trying to impress us lowdowns, ain't you? We got ourselves a music lover. Okay, hope y'all like this one. We sure do.
These are some good tunes, though, you know. We need to get Lumi to sing for us. Yeah, consoles are broken, guys. I'm sorry. It's a sad, sad thing. But you can you can moonshine without animal spawns at least. You know what I mean? There's that at least. You can still run Moonshiner. Start up a legendary bounty and fill up your hunting wagon is all I can suggest. That should get you into solo lobby, which lasts for what, like, I don't even know how long do they last for before they kick you out. How long can you be in a legendary bounty, ignoring the bounty before it kicks you out? I don't even know. 45 minutes, an hour, 48 minutes, 3 hours, who knows? Somebody out there might know, but I don't know. I've never been kicked out of one. Do the bandoliers do anything other than looks? I don't think so. CBC, but what about a legendary bounty? Legendary bounties are supposed to be solo lobbies. Like, you're not going to see another player roll up on you when you're trying to do a legendary bounty. Right? Or am I mistaken? Did they change that? Because I thought pretty much like legendary bounties were like doing a story mission kind of, but you could do it solo. And story missions are solo lobbies too, but you need 2 people in order to get into a story mission, whereas a legendary bounty you can do solo. Django says I'm right.
Come on, relax, live a little.
After every set, it takes me out of cinematic mode, which I kind of like because it will tell me if my still's done or not, I think, when I come out of cinematic mode. Oh, Charles has an excellent point. And that's something that actually occurred to me while I was doing those, was that you can do single player story missions with the Moonshiner profession, or with the Moonshiner role. That's an excellent point. Can you call your hunting wagon? I don't know. I would assume so. Yeah, it feels smaller lobbies. It really is all it would take for animals to work on console. Did a trader mission and your moonshine is gone. Dang. You can call your wagon? Take care, Young. Thanks for coming by. They need to make solo lobby? Maybe. I mean, I don't know. Make the lobby smaller would work too, I guess. I don't usually get, I mean, as you can see, I've been streaming for the last couple days. I don't get a lot of disconnects. They happen on an occasion, but there was one time I was plagued with them, and I cleared my cache or restarted my console. I was on Xbox, and that fixed the problem. Right after that, the problem was solved. It's 10 speed and 9 acceleration, Mr. Gauge Maker. Look, that's the best stats as far as speed and acceleration go. And it's like a big horse. It's bigger than the Brenton. You know, it's bigger than the Bounty Hunter horse. Which makes me feel like it has really good demeanor, or whatever they call it, attitude. After this set, the moonshine should be done. Yes, sir, no problem. Foxtrotter. I mean, it's, yeah, Foxtrotter. I mean, there's a lot of good horses. A lot of people swear by the Foxtrotter. I mean, I really don't. It's my best is kind of like just to. I look at speed and acceleration. That's the only thing I really judge it by. Because the saddle makes it so that your stamina doesn't matter. And health, it really rarely matters too. Like 10-20% health difference on your horse rarely is going to make a difference between someone taking it down or not. Tonic it up, and then it doesn't matter. It's got 100% health no matter what its base stats are, right? I mean, alright, it should be ready. It should be time for my moonshine. Yep, I just got some XP.
Well, shoot. Didn't think you could play.
We have a batch ready to go. Allons-y.
Now, see, Bert Higgins is who I would have to sell to if I didn't have a buyer lined up. So my $226 order or sale, I would only end up getting $144 for. But because I know I timed it right, I know I have a buyer for full price at $226. So I'm going to start it up. I got 33 minutes to get in and get this. Now, it doesn't say, like, if 33 minutes passes, there might be another order for Barry Cobbler, but there might not, too. You know what I mean? Like, it's risky. And at this point, you can't reflavor it. It's stuck. stuck what it is. There's no choice to go back and reflavor it. So you're either delivering it or it's just sitting here holding your still up.
Faites attention.
So let's
The
deliver
time
it.
has come, yes? The new batch is prepared, and these buyers are worth impressing, yes? I have done my part. Now you must do yours. I have prepared something superior. Something that will bring them crawling back for more.
We're really, really hoping not to get the screen of death here.
Stand in your way, not even the
2 missions,
monument.
as long...
So, on your way, huh?
Okay, the stealth mission, if you do it stealthy, and if you do the stealth mission stealthy, and poison the still, then you'll get $20 off of your mash. If you don't, you'll only get 10 off of it. But all the other ones, I believe, give you 20 off your mash. And the lowest you can get is 10. Oh, shoot. Oh, no. Oh, man, guys. The freaking heck, yo. Okay, so... yeah. I guess we'll keep recording, because what if we get back in and it's still there? Been recording for an hour and a half. Oh, that's right, because I did those missions before I even started it. Wow, the amount of recording, the amount of video I'm going to have to go through in order to make this is going to be insane. It'll take me ages to edit it. I might have to go offline for a while before I even finish the video. Finish some of it later. Because honestly, that's going to take me a long time to edit an hour and a half of video. That's not like you can edit an hour and a half of video without spending at least an hour and a half doing it. You know what I mean? Every minute I spend getting footage is a minute I gotta spend working with it for the most part. I mean, like, some of it I'll timestamp though, so, or, not timestamp, I'll time lapse. So I'll get around watching some of it, like the stuff I know I don't need. Running in between locations, certain missions and stuff. But now, at this point, what I think I'll do is, like, I would stop the recording and just get another batch as soon as I can going. And then make a cut and pick up, eventually try and get a batch going. Maybe I should do, like, the small batch now. I could do one of the quick batches. I'd rather just do a full batch, though. I mean, time-wise, though, it would be interesting to know about the small batch. Like, how much do I get off that? Because, look, what if I don't have time? Am I better off making less... for time-wise?
How are you? Guess that'll do it for now, then.
Oh, it's gone.
Bonjour. So, what shall we create?
Oh. Oh, this is interesting. So it says I have some 0 of 20 of unflavored. And I can sell some to Bert Higgins.
travail.
We'll try it.
Excellent. The batch is ready to be driven to the buyers, huh? I can see you are keen. You remind me
Screw it.
of my
I mean, like, if I get a delivery, I get a delivery. I can make the video with the delivery, right? Like,
You could have made a good brouilleur. You have the discipline.
I can show this happening in the video, too,
And this is the
and
real
explain to
secret.
people
You
that
make
you're at
no
risk of
compromises.
losing out.
You see a problem?
You should know that
Solve
it's
it.
buggy right
You
now.
have your gun.
You know what I mean?
I have my
You're
ladle.
likely to end up losing
Well,
deliveries.
Bon voyage. Allez.
Now I can aim down sights while I'm on the trail, and that's all I have to do, and the wagon will continue going at that speed. But you want to slow down here. Oh. What? They're gonna let me pass? Sweet. Yeah, what's up? It's because I dress so good. They're like, there's no way this guy's a moonshiner. Look at the way he dresses. And I you know, what are you gonna say, you know? The outfit got it going on. Oh, I'm not in cinematic mode. I'm just holding down the left trigger is all I'm doing. That's all I'm doing. I'm not moving anything else. I'm not hitting any other buttons. When you're in your wagon and you're moving and you're driving down the trail, just hold down on the left trigger and your wagon will automatically steer itself and hold speed. And then if you quick release, see, like, watch how quick release on these animals. Boom, it locks on. See, I quick release, it's locked onto that animal. It broke free, but you can quick release, which, like, quick release means, like, to let go and then hold it down again, like, as fast as you can, just to activate aim assist real quick. So, there's enemies running behind you or something, you can stand up, you know, you just look behind yourself with aim down sights, and you're good to go. Whoa, 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 you stupid horse. Alright, what happened there is I hit the brakes, which was a stupid thing for me to do. I was just trying to slow it down a little bit. I should have let off aim down sights instead of braking. Because, like, I just wanted to slow down for coming into town here, because this is the madhouse area, you know what I mean?
Real tough guy with a gun in your hand.
I'll put the gun away then. That's the only downside, you guys, is you have to have a gun out in order to aim down sights, which can really piss off NPCs if you point it at them. Come on, man. I'm trying to get through here.
Let me through.
Let you through. I'm the one that has to go all the way around because you're an idiot just standing there. But aren't looking for moonshine. I don't know. Yeah, I guess they just let me go. $103, 385 XP. And now because I hop sessions or disconnected, I might have lost my $40 credit on MASH. I might have to run bootleg missions again because I had to hop sessions. Which is freaking Don't even get me started, you know what I mean? Don't even get me started. Cost me $40 more than it should here is what's going to happen.
Un moment, please. Allons-y.
It held up. Alright, now see, what's kind of fucked here? Now see, what kind of is messed up here is you have no way of knowing at this point how long until your orders expire. Like, you're not getting told anything about flavoring right now at this point. Like, you don't know the duration for your buyer orders in order to make sure that you're picking one that will work for you in one of these spots. You know, like, if your buyer order expires in 48 minutes, for instance, and you click on 48 minutes, there's no way for you to ensure that you're good to go. There's just none, because no matter what flavor you pick before that 48 minutes might not be good after, and after the 48 minutes when it's completed, it's too late to flavor it. So there is a little bit of a flaw in this system in that regard, is unless you record it from your last run before, when I was able to look at it before, I could have recorded it and then I would know right now how long there would be. But since I haven't been in there and I didn't record it, I don't know right now. So I'm kind of just like up in the air right now picking one of these.
This will put airs
Now
on
let's
your
go in
face,
and look at the
yes?
times for flavoring. See, now it says 20 minutes, 30 seconds. So now I'm going to wait 20 minutes and 30 seconds before I flavor, and that way I can ensure that I will have a buyer available. So after 20 minutes and 30 seconds, I'll come back and I'll look at today's requests, and it will show me the menu here of the people that have an order in for that flavor. I'll pick that flavor, and then 48 minutes later, my still will be ready for me to make another delivery. That's just how it works. It's pretty simple. Once you got the basics, shouldn't be a problem getting it done. Right? So now, what time will that be? My still will be ready at 7:28.
Excusez-moi. Have you seen the prices for ingredients for the mash? C'est une
Well, I think my aunt's home.
Please, see if Maggie has a way to bring them down.
I think I heard my aunt. Time is it? 6:40? That seems about right. Yeah, she got off at 6. That means there's probably a Baconator here for me, you guys. So what I'm going to do, I got the raw footage I need. We can cut the recording. Oh no, we weren't black screen all that time. No, okay. So I cut the recording. We're not recording anymore. So we'll go back to normal mode. We got alerts and stuff up now because there were no alerts on the other one. No alerts today because I had the, I was recording to make a video. And we don't want alerts. There was no chat up.
I have seen the new recipe.
But
You provide
I think that was my aunt. So I'm going to eat some dinner. And then I'll work on editing the footage that I just took in order to get a video put out for everyone. And, should I go live again when I edit the footage? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. We'll see. I might not. I may. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I do appreciate y'all coming in, though. I really do. I will catch y'all next time. I hit the wrong scene there. Oh, no. I got the right one. There we go. Boom. There's the right scene. I'll catch y'all next time. Appreciate you. Until then, happy hunting and happy trails.
My uncle used to talk about.